세러데이 쇼다운 B+ 기아 대 BNK POX.
I think for the Hens, I feel like the more traditional pairing with the Senna is probably the Nautilus, but maybe concerned Nautilus feels a bit squishy into the enemy composition. Yeah, I think Nongshim have this composition where you can play at range, play at distance, a lot of scaling in their composition. But KT have this nasty engage that they can layer. And if they got into G-War or Calyx in these team fights, they're as good as gold. So I think both teams have a lot of strength, have a lot of things they can play through, and a lot of power in their compositions.
It's going to be tricky. Let's see how it goes here for game number 1.
But even though T1 are slightly ahead, T1 look really strong with that performance they've had at internationals.
See a TP in a bot, so that answers my question.
Yeah, he wanted the Rumble vs Gwen matchup, didn't opt into the Rumble against Rakan and Corki matchup.
Yeah.
How's this here to defend his top laner though?
There are 4 Nongshim members here. The flash on in, perfect. Not in a great spot. He doesn't have his own flash, and he is going to go down. First blood given over to Kingen. And, I mean, they saw that teleport coming a mile away, but they did not expect the dive to come through, and Perfect gets punished.
Yeah, not much is even burned from the side of Nongshim. At least under the tower with the exhaust from Perfect, maybe you're burning a few more summoners.
Cuz just doing the grub. I say grub because he's not getting more than 1, it looks like. Little fight up on the top side. Peter's in a lot of trouble. Might go down here. Meanwhile, we got a fight in the river. Gideon getting pretty low, but that's Xin Zhao. Cuz himself as well has to flash away. And Nongshim is going to hold on to control of the river. And they should be able to take this one down. Just smites it, gets 2 of the grubs to Nongshim.
Yeah, you see the Hens make this way in, and they have full information here of who's there.
That's going to go straight in onto both of them.
Yeah, I mean, she now only has 3 dashes instead of 4.
Yeah. All right, well, they're going to get in onto him once again, but as you mentioned,
now KT feeling confident, have numbers.
Oh, the double knockup! BDD is back for sure, as now they're going very deep for Gideon, and they get in the circle. BDD collects his very deserved kill.
Dragon going to be the reward here. Suddenly that stable early game we saw from Nongshim kind of in the bin.
I feel like BDD's seismic shoves are magnetic. Like he's hitting every single one.
Here is that shove, the double.
It was perfectly placed. They did both run onto it. Oh boy. Here we go. We got the heal coming in. There's the wall. Might be forced to flash here, Calyx. Nope, just gonna dodge the knockup, and now he gets charmed as well. Bit of damage does follow up, but Calyx smartly will hold on to his flash as he did not need it. Not gonna see the solar flare hit in the middle, but Cuz gonna be forced to use the Cyclone as they continue on. But they're so deep in the jungle, our Nongshim, as they do get the kill on the Cuz, but they're gonna feed Perfect one himself, so he feels pretty good about that personally.
So a little bit unfortunate there. They are not looking for it again. he's just not flashing.
Hey, he's just not getting hit by anything. Very nice flash this time aggressively, and BDD, he gets a shield, but he's gonna hit the floor at the same time. Calyx styles on the 2 of them.
I think we'll see this replay here. Calyx dodges away, sidesteps twice, and then here dashes in, flashes over the shove. Because BDD has aggro, can just clean up the kill.
Oh, sure.
And BDD won't be feeling too hot about that one.
All right, we got the equalizer down, but Perfect, there's nowhere for him to run. He's being chunked out by the Rumble. Kingen picks up his 2nd kill. Game not over, but Nongshim in a very comfortable lead at the moment. Looking to pressure underneath this turret, this time on to Kingen as the entrance will come down. And we got a follow-up of so many members here. Peter does a very nice job of tanking up as even dodges that, but he's going to be left to die. Ju by himself, though, in the pit is going to have to flash away straight into the arms of Cuz, who wants that kill, and he will have it. As Cuz now, he's got some help from BDD, but the chase is coming down here. Gideon wants to go in, but Lahenslow himself will be taken out by the Talia. And now it's just Gideon with no ults. At least he's got that tower there to keep him safe for now. If you're a KT fan, don't look at the bottom lane, though, as help pings are coming out from Perfect, who is not having a fun game. Gideon, also not in the most fun of spots, but a TP is coming in. And looks like they're going to drop some rocks here, try to chip away at him, and then just back away, and that they will. They get the kill over to Duck, down 430 gold, not bad. The feats of strength to go over to Nongshim, and they continue to push this top lane. They got 4 guys up here and the Rift Herald, so Significant pressure going to be put on this inner.
This is fun. So big influx of gold. And Calyx also picking up the mid-tier one as well. Oh, charge coming in from land. What can he do? We're judging.
His driving is good.
KT want to throw up when they're on the roller coaster and it's going down. Nongshim want to throw down because they just bought a bunch of cool items and they bought new boots and now they're heading to oh no.
That's
not much damage.
He's got Rylai's. He's pretty tanky actually. Peter just gonna hop away. He doesn't really care about the Leona. BDD did have to flash though, so that's a big pickup there. Now trying to get on a G who's just alone. And guess what? He's being chased all the way down into the mid lane. BDD, though, not going to get the hit just yet. But Lahen's trying to get over. He's going to die as well. The equalizer does basically nothing. In comes Calyx, though. That's a very nice sweep. BDD in a ton of trouble. Does as much damage as he possibly can before he goes down. And it's actually a double that does go to him. But Kingin is really the final raid boss. And again, the guys who have the most health are him and Perfect, who is once again still very far behind Kingin. 63 stacks is all right at this point in the game. It's not amazing. Okay, Calyx is going to dodge that one, gets away. And now a lot of low health bars here on the side of KT. Gideon taking a bunch of needles to the face, and in goes Lahen's. He's getting shredded so quickly by Duckdom and even the Gwen, but it is just Lahen's and still a lot of low health bars, especially on the Duckdom. So Nongshim considering this dragon.
Oh, Gideon gets chunked.
Yeah, it's a bit more damage into Gideon. He's getting a little bit too low. Look at the poke damage coming out from this guy. He walked out of the shield. He walked out of the shield.
He died to the dragon.
BDD's like, okay, now he's zoned away. They don't have a smite. We can just take this. No!
Chance. And a lot more sustain on the side of Nongshim. And then here, just a flame spinner tick, I guess.
Yeah. It looks like 1236.
미성아, 잘해라.
Said, do well. I'm not sure to who, though. Oh, to Gideon. He's like threatening Gideon. He's like, play better, buddy. Yeah.
You know, it drops as you smite.
Oh, not again. No, Ju, not like this. No, he doesn't have his flash, and they're just hounding him down. It's just a free kill on Asena, and this has been happening all game long.
I feel like Nongshim are playing as a 4+1, right?
For real? It's crazy. Oh, and the knock up into the knockback. It's crazy from BDD as well.
I feel like Nongshim are playing as a 3+1+1.
Oh, make it more, BDD. He says, I will win this game. I don't care who the other players in this game are.
So you're walking up. Okay. Now he's dead. Great. And then, why are you walking up as well?
He says, let's go Baron. But then...
Oh, man. I mean, at least you
down,
got
down.
on.
오케이.
Yeah.
바로.
Now let's go Baron.
바로. 와, BDD. 오케이.
Okay.
Just hit your skill shots. It's that simple. It's the Korean advice. Just hit the skill shots, win the game.
Yeah. He would be the last piece of the puzzle. That equalizer very good, actually, to zone them back, and the damage goes through on a Perfect, who once again is not really a champion. Duckdom gonna get exhausted, cuz in a bit of trouble here, just elects to spin around really fast, and that will save him. He does have to flash as well, but we got Dragon coming up in 22 seconds. Nongshim turning this one around potentially.
And I just love, you know, we have this group system. The Rise teams low in the standings, weaker teams, and it's still a lead for K. Oh!
Here we go again. Now it's Perfect's turn. And there were 3 people over there as well. Nongshim, their turn to catch the Wandering Stray.
Okay, well,
all right, we're getting messy once again. Kingin trying to TP away from the Wukong. That's what Wukong does. Now he's trying to turn onto Cuz, but he doesn't have the damage. It's like in Silicky, the guy wants to keep split pushing. You're like, no, just follow the split pusher. Now Gideon in a bit of trouble, but he does have his flash. The follow comes through from Cuz, and Peter gets pretty low. They finally do take out Gideon, but a ton of damage is done by Calyx. Cuz is still going, and he's going to go down to his GA. Calyx has to dash away. But Cuz is going in for more. He's got to cycle him back. And they want Kingin, but the Sonias, they're just taking the damage and they don't care because they just want to live. They're not going to get it. They're not going to kill Kingin. It's not going to happen. And the range from Gio is gigantic now. He's actually a turret. Lehen's still looking to go in, but doesn't have any follow-up. 4 versus 3 in favor of Nongshim. Are we looking at a Baron?
Ole!
Oh, it's BDD. Does it again. Just walking over Ward.
Lasagnas! Wait!
Lasagna's put the disengage cone. Thankfully saves his life and denies us more action.
With the Zonyas so big, but yeah, we get the Baron coming through. Fight starting off.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to keep them around and get something going, but Nongshim are pressing the escape pod at this moment. Ingo's BDD's going so deep for this one. And he's Zonyas and he flashes, but he's still dead. It's way overextension from our KT mid laner, but now into the back line, they're very exposed. Cuz with a 3-man knockup, it's gigantic, but Kingen is just more fed, it looks like. Trying to do the damage, they get the knockup, Duck Time gets away! And it's actually KT who win the fight without BDD. Calyx still on the chase here, gotta be careful. He wants one soldier, but he's not gonna get it. And he's just desperately chasing.
Look at the little corgi! The corgi running away!
And you're not gonna kill him. No, but I'm back. Oh, he gets it done! KT hates him!
Just a little corgi butt the whole time in his face.
Just wagging the whole way.
Taunting
Wiggling.
him. And with the high number.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's out. But Gideon, do they know?
Wait,
I think they know.
The instant down, maybe gets away, the charm comes in, and they're all piled in the circle. The equalizer goes down, but it's just not enough. The needles come over the top, perfect, gets it done. And they get the pick, and they get out. BDD gets the free push, he gets a wall down as well. He's coming over the top, here he goes. Jiwoo in a bunch of trouble, and there's no threat onto BDD, really down goes Jiwoo. And that's going to be a gigantic pick. This Corki is absolutely massive. And Cuz continuing to chase, Calyx is all alone. And I think Perfect can handle this. Calyx just going to flash away. He might just die to minions eventually. And the Baron just only spawning now means that, you know, they don't really care about this guy, but they might pick him out. He gets out, but no jungler. And I think they just got to give away this Baron anyway.
But that is, yes, they lost a lot of gold there. Yes, they went down in Baron. Yes, they're behind, but they're here to try and defend.
Boy, here we go again. No, Jiwoo! He's dead again! Meanwhile, the Perfect's going very deep in here. He's going to get knocked up, and he's really not the threat. He flashes in like assassin rock thrower Talia. And Kingen on the run is the only one left. I think KT finally did it. And yeah, they're just gonna get a kill here at the very end. Triple for Duckdom, and KT win game number 1 of this best of 3 series. We could have 2 more of this, guys. It's 41 minutes in, and KT, they've finally done it, Ox.
I mean, I feel like Duckdom's Corki was just monstrous. BDD had so many great shots. Cuz on the Wukong, an absolute masterclass. I feel like
definitely have to shore that up a bit. Duckdom was insane. BDD was actually a madman.
The Bruiser Corki was just doing so much damage, but like he had 4k HP.
Yeah.
So what are you supposed to do?
Is this the new broken Corki builds?
What's the counterplay?
Is this part of why we're seeing Corki all the time? Ziggs!
Oh my lord.
And it's Ox casting.
Buffed Ziggs? Love to see it.
Ziggs said, you know what? We used to see this, actually, into really immobile carries. You just go Omega, like, I'm going to throw bombs on you and Zed on you, and you just can't play the game. Is this the dip in the roller coaster? Are we going over the edge now?
Yeah, this is, see, Nongshim's comp's pretty straightforward, right? You have the long-range poke of the Varus, you have dive buddies, double melee solo lanes with the Sejuani, the Shen on top. It's so straightforward, so easy to play. KT's composition, you have this mid jungle who want to dive the squishy backliner. You have Ziggs who's trying to play the alley-oop. You have Alistair who's there, I guess. Yorick is not there though. He's side laning, but against the Camille might have a bad time. I mean, I guess with Maiden he's going to have a good time, but what if he gets ganked? Then he's going to have a bad time, but also well, he's not really going to help in team fights. But also, what if they just dive the Ziggs?
Going at least. Let's see what happens here in game number 2.
I am of the opinion that you should definitely play Rumble in the jungle when you're playing Rumble. But if you are playing Rumble...
They're diving the Ziggs, by the way. Ignite comes down and a flash away. That's first blood going to the Varus. It is traded back. And Duckdom has TP, but so does Gio, and there's a lot of... Meanwhile, we had a solo kill in mid, actually, which we totally missed during this dive.
Wait, BDD's nearly... I mean, BDD's nearly got combo. He can kill him.
All right.
2 more autos.
2 more autos. 1 more. Oh, yeah! Peter smacks him down.
See the replay of the solo kill. And yeah, this is, you know, why Aurora's been prioed so hard.
잡았다.
So much bully potential, especially for melee.
Well, he's going to see him now, so that's going to be good timing here for Gideon, actually. The hook shot comes in, perfect. In a bit of trouble, low health as King, and he's taking a lot of minion hits, but I just don't think it matters. Perfect doesn't have the damage at this point in time, but King a little bit low on the damage too. Taking a while, he's actually going to flash away, trying to get over to Cuz, but King gets the hook shot. Perfect, surprisingly tanky, and it's actually just going to be a trade of kills for the junglers, but Cuz on the Zed going to get one himself, and he's still fighting. Meanwhile, in mid, Calyx, no flash, and soon to be no health as down he goes. BDD takes him out. And meanwhile, Cuz was winning this trade.
The hard.
Good. 연서 good.
Good.
And it really...
We're going in here once again. I mean, it's double knock up into stun. But look at Duckdom. He's going to land the satchel, but he's got a Zed nearby. Unfortunately, it's not really enough damage. Oh, Cuz going back in. And now maybe Lahen's in a little bit of trouble. Didn't expect the turnaround. Peter gets the kill, unfortunately, but still a big one for the side of KT. And Gideon can't do anything because Gio is so low on health. BDD is a menace in this game. He's going to walk up, but no real follow-up. The Q also going to go wide. Bit of extra stun power comes in from Peter. There's the satchel just to help out his buddy.
Yeah, did use his satchel before for poke and then got taunted by Lahan's result.
Yeah.
Maybe needs to be a little bit more conservative with that. Some good dodges though. He's a little bit low on the mana department.
Yeah, and Gio has a ton, so can kind of walk up here, but
gets the level up with Lost Chapter though.
This is not one of those moments, although that is going to be the chains going down on the Duckdom. It's just extra damage, and he's so low on mana that doesn't really have much presence in this lane. So Cuz says, well, that lane's kind of screwed. I'm just going to take the dragon instead and get all the objectives.
Ziggs they can throw on top.
Goodbye.
550 gold from that, so a big injection. Despite the fact that Gio has a 35 CS lead, they're even in gold.
Can you get away from this one? That's not going to work out. Peter is trying to follow up here, but Calyx is going to take a bunch of damage. And Peter with no flash. This dive has been brewing for a little while. And here comes the Shen on top of it. He's going to try to drop the ghoulie wall, but he's got 2 people on him. There's the permafrost into the ult, and down will go Perfect. Not really sure about this play here. They're bringing the Yone down into bot lane and trying to push into Duckdom, who did also TP himself. Cuz also here, 2 people in the ghoulie wall. That's an offensive satchel that comes in, but now an ult from the Zed on top of Lahen's. He flashes away. It's enough to get him to safety. And the follow-up not quite there. Now the chains are going to come down as Duckdom is trying to do the damage over the top. So is Jiwoo.
4 seconds with Ziggs ult.
Look at BDD. BDD coming in from the left side. Peter, he's got his ult up, and there comes the Ziggs ult on top of Lahen's, and the damage is there. They just have oodles and boodles of damage. And they finally do pick up the 2 of them. That's going to lead straight into the Ocean Drake as well. Well, they're going to try to send it here on the Rift Herald. Duckdom is going to satchel once, but he's only got 1 of those. Now he's got his team to follow up, and there they go. Duckdom super low, though, as the taunt goes in onto Peter, and the front line is being peeled away at BDD super low as well. 2 kills go to Nongshim as Kingen over the wall. Might just die to the bot, though. Goes way too far. The rest of the team is doing the Rift Herald. Do stay back on the objective, and yes, they'll get it, but they're not going to get the eye. Well, actually, it looks like Calyx will just die for it. Might be able to pick up a kill, and he does, so at least trades the 1-for-1, gets the shutdown as well. Not bad for Nongshim. Yeah, got to play for the 100% play for sure. As now trying to get in onto Cuz, as of course we're fighting, because why not? Ult comes in onto Peter. And he's going to be very tanky. Calic's not really able to stick around, but they have the numbers advantage due Nongshim. I say that, though, as Mikhails comes down on a Peter. Now BDD chunking him out a lot. There's the backwards satchel. As here comes the Camille, and guess who doesn't have TP? It's perfect. He's very behind the play. Trying to get on top of Peter probably, but I'm not sure if Kingen can just... Okay, he's just going to ult straight onto the Ziggs, but the damage from the Vars is going to miss. There's a satchel, but it doesn't quite matter as they just have too many threats. Oh, dead! Picks up 2, but the shutdown is there for Lahans. Meanwhile, BDD goes back in. He says, give me the 1v2 any day of the week. And Perfect's like, yeah, I'm Yorick, I push mid, and so does my maiden.
Wait, pushing 2 lanes at once! That's some multitasking right there.
He's gonna TP on over. The Otacon has, in fact, been started. The flash on in, and Cuz, he's 100-0, but look at the damage that comes out from the Ziggs! Everybody is just burning down, and the Aurora as well. Ox, they started the Otacon against this comp.
Guys, yeah, even if your health doesn't get that low, it shreds your resistances.
You think they read the patch notes on that?
No. Yeah, so they just did 1 million damage. You gotta remember as well, this is a Bloodletters Aurora, and it's a Shadow Flame Ziggs. Also has a ton of pen.
Yeah.
And they just, that damage was insane. But they will kill this tower extremely fast.
Yeah, tower's gone, and okay, saving it for now. Down will go the inhibitor as well. The autos from the Ziggs. Will the inhibitor go down? Okay. Yes, it will. Mountain Drake now is going to be started up by Cuz. Cuz is just hunting people down now. Like, they're just running around the jungle looking for people.
Oh, look at you!
Oh,
oh, so dead.
Yep, he is Omega dead. And down he goes, non-surprisingly, as Cuz, he's going to get out as well. He even gets Mikhails by the Alistair, and Kingan's like, oh, my job was to target one person. We got a triple kill. Coming on in. Doesn't look like it'll be a penta, but it should be a quadra if they give it to him. And nope, it's going to go the way of Ducktom, who gets zoomed in on by Jonah Strong. And it's been a absolutely wild series, but I think, unfortunately, guys, it looks like it's going to come to an end now. 26 minutes, 27. Very fast second game here for KT. They don't even need the Baron. All they needed was this really cool composition with tons of damage. Peter gonna stand still and Aura Farm right in his face. 2-0 here for KT tonight. I think Ducktom kind of fell out of the racing game too.
Yeah, I think
so.
But I think both BDD and Cuz played so phenomenally across both games.
Well, guys, post game, you see that Ducktom did the most damage.
The Ziggs things, man. That champion just never does not do the most damage.
And yeah, never really that close of a game. I mean, there were some back and forths in the early game, but at the same time, like, it still felt like it was very much in KT's grasp. Like, multiple solo kills, all the kills going on the Zed early as well, compared to, like, the Sejuani getting kills, which, you know, it's just not nearly as much value. So.
Yeah. Honestly, a bit of a shame for Nongshim, because I feel like game 1, there was more hope. And I think game 2 just kind of fell a bit flat. You know, I felt the comp was cool, kind of showed some potential signs, but it's never really managed to find headway. I feel like the Alistair pick had a lot of value, shut things down.
And it is going to be BDD who picks up the POM player of the match. It's not a big surprise. It was going to be BDD or Cuz. I was slightly leaning towards BDD, and I'm sure that the majority of us were slightly leaning towards BDD.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation, joined by BDD on the side of KT Roster. We were just in awe this entire match. After a long break, the LCK has commenced, and you start out with a victory. How do you feel? You know, I was feeling a little nervous since it's been a while, but I'm just glad that we're able to win today. Yeah, you just managed to show up always, and it's simply incredible. Is this the true power of Summer's KT? Honestly, because of how hot today is, I'm actually not in a great mood. In game 1, your Talia, from roaming to team fighting and playmaking, they were executed perfectly. And the fans and the analysts, everyone just watched in awe. So, how was it in your perspective? You know, the laning phase didn't go as well as planned. But I tried to flank, avoiding their vision, so I think that just worked out pretty well today. And for game 2, you gave Varus a way to instantly pick Ziggs and Zed. So what was the meaning behind this draft? You know, in terms of Zed, because game 2 had a lot of jungle bans, I think that's just one of the options that we had. And Ziggs recently got the buff, so I was actually thinking that it's pretty playable. And in early game 2, in less than 3 minutes, you guys got 2 kills and speedran your way to asserting dominance. So was it all thanks to the draft? I think the laning phase was actually pretty good in terms of us getting the control, so I think that's why it ended up playing out so well for us. And even from round 2, KT had an amazing momentum. But what did you guys do during the off-season to improve this much? You know, we practiced a lot, obviously. But I feel like we were stagnant in the middle of that, amongst that. So we really had to try even harder, and that's just how we spent our off-season. And you will continue facing top teams in the Legend group. So, what will you focus on during this journey? You know, amongst the top teams, I think we have a lot of things that we need to work on, and there's a lot of room for improvement, so we will try harder to try to live up to our expectations. And anything you would like to say for your match against Hana Life Esports? We will keep on trying to keep our winning momentum going. And that's the end of the interview with BDD, and back to the space. Thank you.